We'll figure it out.
Come on.
For the win.
You better make a shot.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. That's good stuff. We're looking at two ladies right here that was just bowling for the finals of the Reed-Hawthorne senior ladies classic, right? And what I noticed was that it's a 10th frame. It's one of the tightest matches that you've had going on in here, okay? And it's for the championship, right? And all I saw was nothing but encouragement and high-fiving each other. You know, and typically in a situation like that, you rooting against your opponent. But I saw y'all high-fiving each other and showing each other love and encouraging each other in the 10th frame when the championship is on the line. You don't see that. So what made y'all, why were y'all like that? I just want to know.
This is my big sister. I look up to her. She's a role model for me. And you want to see your family do well.
Right.
You know, so we was both there. It didn't matter to me if I took first or second because she shot 251 the previous game. I already had to take it second. And then I let the 10th be in the first game. I said, oh yeah, my sister's going to come get me.
Yeah.
And for me, when I met Arnita, she was a fierce competitor.
Right.
Period.
Right.
And that does nothing but drive me and want me to be on. So I can't turn my nose up at her because
Yeah.
I know she'll come get me.
Yeah,
But at
yeah.
the same time, I'm rooting for her because why root against her?
Right.
Why root against her?
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I noticed that it just stood out because, again, in this world that we live in, everything is about a competition, right? It's always trying to one up somebody. I want to be the man. I want to be the woman. You know what I'm saying? And when you got the money on the line, the championship, the bragging rights, all that is on the line. You don't see nobody high-fiving each other. You know what I'm saying? But to see that was just a beautiful thing. And I just had to ask y'all that question because that's not something you see in today's world where you got people competing for the same thing, but at the same time encouraging each other. I think that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate y'all. Hell of a match. That match was absolutely, that was great bowling. I wish I had all that on video. Hopefully everybody go out there, check out Bowl TV because it was on TV. If you got Bowl TV, you can go back and check out the end of that match. But basically in a nutshell, they both had to step up in the 10th frame. Brandy struck out, Nene struck out, took home the win. It was a beautiful thing, but it,
Had to do my part.
yeah,
My
yeah,
job for me.
yeah,
She did what she
yeah.
had to do for her. There's no need to be
Yeah.
cutthroat about it.
That's right.
It is what it is.
That's good. But to pull out that win, congratulations, Nene. Brandy, great job, great tournament. It was beautiful. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. We are sitting here with the 2023 Women's Classic champion.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Miss LaShonda Calhoun right here.
Hey.
Congratulations, darling.
Thank you.
So tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to be a champion?
For this tournament this year, it feels good. One, because the entries were so low, but we persevered, and the tournament director made sure that we still had a division, and she still made sure that at least the top 5 got something back, where most tournaments would not have done that.
Right.
They probably would have canceled it. So for that, I'm thankful.
Right.
Although it was only 7 of us, I had to bowl, y'all. I shot like hot monkey garbage yesterday. And today, I was like, whoa, get your life. And at the last minute, I picked up a ball I did not touch all weekend.
Yeah, I can relate to that. That's the reason why I'm sitting on the sideline, because I had a ball in the bag that I didn't touch. I decided to touch it yesterday, the second block.
Right.
Made a push, but just came up 5 pins short.
Right.
But tell me, how did you end up playing them? I mean, like, what did you see out there that?
So
what made you and what made you go to that ball?
So because I was bowling all my pin-up balls from the strongest to the weakest, and I could not get that back row out. It was the 7 pin, the 10 pin, the 8 pin, the 9 pin. And in the 4th frame of the last game of the first block today, I said I had nothing to lose.
Right.
It's either win or go home.
Right.
And I was like, I know my thumb acting crazy, so I went back to the old school easy slide. All I had was on my thumb, and I was able to make it work.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting you said, because I had to pin up stuff. Everything I'm using to pin up, couldn't get the back row to fall.
Could not.
And I go plus 22 for the first 4. We bowled Friday night, I had the same problem. I go surface changes and all that. End up going to a pin down ball, and I go 122 over.
Exactly. So I went 47 over to get to the step ladder, and then I played it again. And the thing is, about me, I just have to keep my mental together. I take full accountability for my mental game not being totally good yesterday, because I allowed that bad roll to get frustrate me.
It's one of the things of this game that makes it so difficult.
But you have to know when it's you and not the lane. So it's basically me versus me.
Right.
And that's what I went through.
That's good stuff. Hey, but we can call you champion.
Hey, I like that one.
Congratulations, darling.
Thank you so much.
Just wanted to speak to a champion to see what was going through her mind. Great match.
I like Indy though. This is my first 300 when I was here for TNBA in 2021 at the other house.
Okay.
So hey, me and Indy, I'm gonna change my zip code for a little while. They like me down here.
That's good stuff. Congratulations, darling. You stepped up in the 10th frame to seal the deal. You had a tough opponent who has a huge, bright future.
We was on a pair together all day yesterday. That's who I was on the pair yesterday.
I'm excited about her future. She's going to be great, but you are great yourself, and congratulations, darling. All righty. We'll talk to you.
Talk to you later.
All right. All righty. We're here with the 2023 TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Super Senior Champion, Mr. Eric Lee. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
Man, how does it feel to hear champion by your name?
Wonderful.
Well, you always been a champion anyhow, but now you got the title.
title.
You got the trophy. You got it.
It escaped me for so many years.
Yeah,
Finally
yeah.
got this on my resume.
How does that feel, man?
Man, it felt good, especially I know I had to work going against the past champ, last year's champ.
Okay.
So that pushed it even
Who
more.
also shot 299.
Yeah, he shot 299
in qualifying.
on me when we were qualifying.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Man, that was awesome, man.
Yeah.
So tell me how did you what was going through your mind? You know, because I know the 10th frame got kind of close, and you actually you had a nice little thing going, but then it kind of opened up the door a little bit for him, and you had a chance. But
I was sitting there counting the frames, of course, counting the scores, what I need. So more so just try to stay focused, slow down, try not to rush to the line, just trying to stay focused in it. I knew what area I needed to be in, so it was more so just to stay clean because I knew Rock was still coming.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He was still coming.
Yeah, he's a proven champion.
Yeah, he was still coming. So he was waiting for the door to open, and I was waiting for one slip for him to open so I could take advantage of it. So when it got to the 9th frame, I said, I got to have this and shut him out. Shut him out. That's what I think. Just shut him out.
Right,
and then I said, when I got it, as soon as it came on my hand, I said, oh, that's a bad shot right there. And I said, I cannot believe it. So then I said, okay, close the frame. Spares are still part of the game.
No doubt about it.
Make the spare and then come back and fill it up with the strike and make them force them in the 10. I said, if nothing else, I said, if I lost by 1 pin, I knew where the loss came from in the 9th frame. On that. Well, actually, the 9th frame, what I look at, the foundation frame.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then when he gave me that break again, it was like, oh, the weight just lifted off my shoulder, and I said, now, like you said, champion is in front of my name.
Man, that is awesome.
Behind my name, next to me, now it's champion. So now
that's good
I can
stuff.
walk and say, I finally did it.
Man, that is absolutely awesome.
I've been trying to do this from the classic. From the regular senior. I came close to the regular senior the last time I was in Cleveland. And I just didn't get the carry that I need. I led it through the thing, just didn't get the carry. But then this time I said, okay, well, actually in Louisville for the last one.
Okay, right.
I led the pack again and came back the seconds on Sunday. And all my carry left. So I said, this time, I'm having my equipment ready. I'm going to set it up for Sunday. But when I get too much oil, I can't get the carry down. So now for Sunday when I come, so then today, like I know what I had to do for warm-ups. I said, okay, this is where it is. I got kind of frustrated because in the match play, not in the match play, but when we did the cutoff, I was getting frustrated and throwing bad shots, and it was like, okay, calm down. And just let the game come to me like it was. And that's what I did.
That's one of those, that sounds like one of those things that we all have to, at some point, we all have to fight through because it's just not flowing the way we need it to. And then, you know, a couple bad shots off your hand, and then you see other people around you putting up numbers and everything. So we get depressing a little bit, you know, but it sounded like you was able to manage and talk to yourself and get yourself through that period. And so that's great, man. That's kudos to you, man. That sounds like that seasoned vet stuff right there, man.
Season, man. 64 season. 65 coming up with the Lord blessing.
That's awesome, man. But congratulations, man. It's a Super Senior champion. TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Super Senior champion. Mr. Eric Lee. Congratulations, bro.
Thank
Good
you
stuff. All right, here we are with the champion. 2023 Reed-Hawthorne Classic Men's Division Champion, Mr. Julian Brown, live and direct from Chi-Town.
Georgia.
Georgia. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It's all good. But congratulations, man. Look, first of all, hey, how does that feel to say have that champion by your name, man?
Feels good. Feels good. It was a long weekend, a lot of bowling. You know, when you have the lead and you want to hold on to it.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of pressure. So it feels good to bring it home after having a pretty sizable lead.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's one of the tough things about this sport, man, especially when it comes down to one game, man. You work so hard to build up and get to that position, then it comes down to one game, and then for you, it actually came down to the 10th frame where you needed that first hit to get you over the hump, man, and so you was able to deliver that, man. So just walk us through that moment where you know, it's 10th frame. I don't know if you look at the score now, but it's a tight match. You know you need it. So talk to me about that.
Well, I made a ball change in the 4th frame.
Wow.
5th frame.
Okay.
I made a ball change in the 5th frame after throwing a double. Got a ball to the dry, and it checked up a big 4.
Yes, sir.
So coming down the stretch, I made the change from Game Breaker 2 to the new Black Widow Hybrid.
Gotcha.
And I knew I needed to create a little bit more shape. And after that, it was just about executing.
Yes, sir.
And,
yes, sir.
I was able to put together a string and bring it home.
That's ironic you would say that, because I was talking with the senior division champion, Mr. Kirby, and he did the exact same thing in the 5th frame where he made a ball change. Yeah. So it's ironic you did the same thing, which made sense because you went whole in the 3rd and 4th, right?
Yeah,
so
I missed the bucket. Yeah. A big 4, and then I missed the bucket.
Yeah, and so when you go high like that and then you go bucket, typically but in that type of situation, not a lot of folk will make that change. So, so I guess you felt like that was the best thing to do. So and that's awesome.
It definitely was, because I knew going back on the other lane, I needed to make an adjustment. Moving in, my Game Breaker 2 had some polish on it. Yeah. And I felt like it wouldn't get around the corner. So I needed to make a change, and then I moved left on the right lane and I bucket, so I knew I needed the ball up.
Okay.
That was the 2 combo that I had been going back and forth with all weekend and had success with. So
Now you had a nice sizable lead, because you came out the gates pretty strong, and you maintained that. Yeah. But as I have to ask you, as I asked everybody else, going from one side of the house to the other, did you see a difference?
Yes, they hooked a little bit more on this side of the house than they did over there. Especially the wall. The wall pairs were bad on both ends. 1 and 2 and 41 and 42 were pretty bad. But I had them like 2 to 3 boards more on this side than I had them on that side.
Okay. So did you have to use different equipment, or did you pretty much the same ones, just changing angle?
No, actually I was using a knockout bruiser on the other side in the Black Widow 2.0.
Okay.
And then coming over here, because they hooked a little bit more, I went to my Game Breaker 2 that has
Gotcha.
a little weaker layout.
Good deal.
Kind of my combo all weekend.
That's awesome, man. Well, you was able to navigate it pretty well, man. Look like I would say, because we now get to call you champion.
Sounds good.
Champion. That sounds good, don't it?
I'll take it.
So where you go from here, man? Where do you go from here?
Dinner. I'm hungry.
I feel you.
I need to eat.
Yeah, there's something with my name on it. What time's your flight?
7:30.
All right. I might see you in the airport. But nevertheless, man, hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Great showing, great bowling. It was fun to watch you, even though you're left-handed. We ain't gonna hold that against you. I just messing with you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, that was strong. It was strong showing. Great bowling. Wish you much success, man.
Thank you.
Keep doing your thing, man. All right, we're sitting here with Mr. Miko Walker, live and direct from the 2023 Reed-Hawthorne Classic. He just finished second in the men's classic, and I know he's a little disappointed about that, but at the same time, I know he's proud of himself. He had a huge run. The first 3, I think he shot 800 for the first 3 games, because he qualified number 5. He comes out with the front 9 in game 2, and I think I don't know what the scores were.
65, 79, and then maybe 40.
Okay, so a lot of score, right? So he made a run, but he got to the finals, came down to the 10th frame, and the champion actually just edged him out 227 to 221. So still a good look. Good tournament for you, man. And so just give me your thoughts on this tournament right here, man.
So I'm just trying to make it through qualifying, get to the step ladder, and then it's a total different story from there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at your opponent dead in the eyes, so you want to try to make the best shots that you can. I feel like I delivered as much as I could. Last match, there was a couple things that couldn't go my way, but I mean, I'm happy with my performance. Congratulations to the winner. Obviously,
yes, sir.
I love him like a brother.
Yes, sir. That's good stuff. And that's the one thing I did notice. It was, and I talked about it earlier when I spoke with the ladies, the senior ladies, how they were congratulating. It was actually, encouraging each other, even though it came down to the 10th frame. And one thing I noticed with you guys, man, is that even though we competitors, I mean, we just naturally competitors as guys. That's what we do, right? But I still saw love between the two of y'all. you know, even you was,
weekend.
you know what I'm saying? And so it was no gritting on each other. It's like, yo, we here to do what we do. Best mains, you know, win it. You know what I'm saying? And so we know how some days is our days, some days is not. But I saw that and I appreciate that, man. It was good stuff to see, man. But you know, I just want to, you know, so a couple things, and I won't be have you here long, but I asked everybody else, and I want to get your thoughts. You know, you had a great showing on yesterday. I think you were, for 10 games, you was what, plus 478, I think it was, something like that. 492, something like that. I didn't want to cut you short. I'm sorry. You know, but for 10 games, that's a ton of score, right? So, but then having to come from that side over here, did you see a big difference?
Totally different.
Really?
So,
okay.
The side over there that I had a lot of score on, lane to lane, was pretty similar.
Okay.
I got over here, lane to lane was totally different. So my ball shape was not what I would like it to be.
Right.
I didn't make the best shots, but I mean, I tried to grind as best as I could.
Right.
The first 5 games, I struggled. The last 4 was better.
Yeah.
But obviously, I mean, I did pretty good in matches. When we went to the middle of the house, my ball started to do it. Shaped the way I wanted them to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Definitely better for me.
That's good stuff.
Thank you so much for coming out to participate. So thank you.
My big sisters want to come in here and just disturb the flow. No, I'm just joking. Tournament director Michelle Bowden, Calhoun. But Miko, so what's next for you, man? Talk to me. What's next for you, man? Because you have a ton of freaking talent. Well, hey, welcome to the working world. What kind of work you do?
I'm RN.
RN, are you?
I do nursing, so
wow.
As much as I can. When I can get out, I get out.
Okay.
Try to put a show on.
You're a registered nurse. That's good stuff right there, man. Y'all didn't know that. I didn't know that either. So now we know a little bit more about Miko. That's good stuff, man. So how long you been nursing?
It's been about a year and about 3 months now.
Good deal, man. Congratulations on that, man. How's that working out so far?
Going good so far.
Good deal. Good deal. So you in private or you hospital?
Yeah, I'm in the hospital.
Okay. Good deal. Okay. So any other tournaments you got coming up? You gonna play the Rodman?
I gotta work for the Rodman.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whatever I can get to, I'll go to.
Gotcha. Yeah. Ton of talent, man. I mean, it's always a pleasure watching you. I did a Facebook post a little while ago because your dad was back there going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was asking people to pray for your dad because he was stressing back there. But it's good stuff right there, man. But congratulations again, man. Not gonna hold you up because I know you're trying to get up out of here and get on that road, get back home. But safe travels to you. But again, 3rd place finish here at the 2023 TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Classic, Men's Classic Division. Great work, man. Great tournament. Keep doing what you do, man. Love watching you bowl, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. All right, man. Much success. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go at the 2023 TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Seniors Classic Champion, Mr. Julius Neville Kirby in the house. Congratulations, big bro.
Thank you,
man,
sir.
How does it feel? Tell me how it feels.
It is it's work that has been finally paid off.
Yeah.
Still not done by no means because I feel like I got a lot of work to do. But it's a start. It's definitely a start.
That's good stuff, man. So talk to me about your progression through this tournament, man. You know, from beginning to end, because you had a great tournament. You was always at the top or near the top at every round. And
I think the one thing that I was able to do is keep everything in front of me.
Okay.
I didn't try to do too much. Just stayed in the pocket.
Yeah.
And just try to make all the spares.
What kind of pieces were you using?
Today I used the Primal Shock, which is coming out, and then I used the VIP Affliction, which is what I switched to in the match.
Yeah. You on staff with Motive, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Signed in April.
Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations.
So this is year 2 with them. And then yesterday I used a combination of the Jackal Ghost, Mythic Jackal, the VIP Affliction, and the Pearl Venom.
Okay. That's good stuff, man. So, how did you? I mean, no, you was keeping them in front of you, but were you playing in? Were you playing out?
No,
I
stayed pretty much playing out. You know, for the most part, right around 8 to 10.
Okay.
Had to move in a little bit to get close to 11 or 12.
Right.
On that last pair.
Okay.
But I kept it. You know, just try to keep it. You know, for the most part, again, just keeping it in front of me.
Right.
Just trying not to do too much.
So you get down. Now we're in the finals, and you had a match against Leon that you was able to take control of that match and went out, and so had a good match. So then they switched pairs on you, okay? So they can make sure we get you on TV.
Right.
So what was your mindset going? Because I mean, you pretty much knew what was going on with that pair,
right?
But then you decided to switch pairs. Sometimes that can get us going a little bit. It kind of mess you up a little bit.
And actually, that end of the building, as compared from yesterday to today, that end of the building seemed to play a little different.
Right.
So it hooked a little bit more in fronts.
Yes.
But down lane, it got tighter.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think they also use that pair for the ladies. So it was kind of a trick way to try to manipulate that, to try to get the ball to get to the pins.
Right.
So now you're trying to trick it and do other things. And I just happened to strike a few more times than he did. So that's all it was.
As those final matches can go pretty quick, man. And you know, you just make a best guess and you got to be all in on it, you know, and sometimes it works out for us, sometimes it doesn't, though, man.
And that, like I said, I made a ball change in the 5th round.
Yeah,
you know, it's like just to try it. I knew that ball was a little stronger down lane than what the primal that I was using. The VIP is a little more down lane with it, so I figured I'd go with that and kind of stay in the same area.
So in the final match, the championship match, in the 5th frame, you made a ball change.
Yes.
You know how many folk wouldn't do that? They go ride or die with whatever they start with.
No, I couldn't, because I could just see it was the primal was just laboring.
Right.
So something was going to have to happen, because I knew the one thing is if I tried to move right, it was going to check my toe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to stay in the same area, and as far as I could definitely try to trick releases a little bit and try to do that, but I'd say just get the ball that's a little bit more on the end and go from there.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, and it paid off for you, man.
Yeah.
It absolutely paid off. And so now we get to call you again. Now, the first time at the Reed-Hawthorne, but again in TNBA, we can put the name champion by your name. So you are now a Rodman champion, and you are now a Reed-Hawthorne champion.
Yes.
Just let's let that set in for a second, man. Let that set in for a second. You know, there's a lot of folk like me that's just trying to get one. You got two.
I got
How does that feel, man?
It is.
I mean, I know it's hard to put that in words.
It's hard to put in the words right now, especially after everything that's going on. Say ball changes, company changes, and everything. And me being at the pro shop and being as busy as I am at the shop, I don't really get a chance to really focus on my own game.
Right.
And actually, people at home, they've been picking with me because I'm like, I gotta do these changes. So when are you gonna do it? I don't know. But you know, I'd be at the shop till 10, 11 o'clock trying to make my own changes.
Right. Understood. Been there, done that. I ain't no been there doing that.
Yeah, so that's been hard, but it's good to actually feel that. And now that I've gotten older, one of the ladies actually made a comment about my demeanor because I was able to stay without losing my mind.
Yes, sir.
You know,
man.
So
we can talk about that because we've been around here together for a long time, and we done grew up in this thing, and we ain't always handled it the same way.
I've kind of gotten it. Like I said, that was, I think, just the mindset again, just keeping it in front of me, staying in the moment.
Yes, sir.
I've been just concentrating on making shots. So.
Man, that is absolutely awesome, man. Congratulations again to you, bro.
Thank you.
2023 TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Senior Classic Champion, Mr. J. Neville Kirby. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All righty. All right, so we're sitting here with the 2023 TNBA Reed-Hawthorne runner-up, Mr. Ron Hurt, right here. So congratulations, man. First of all, congratulations. Heck of a tournament, man. Heck of a tournament. This is your first time bowling the Reed-Hawthorne?
It's the first time bowling this one. I bowled a TNBA event back in around 2013-14 timeframe up in New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the Eastern region. You was in my region.
Yeah.
So good stuff, man. So what made you decide to bowl?
It was just, so I just turned 50. So I've been trying some of the senior stuff out. Okay,
good.
And this one just, it popped up. I saw the advertisements for it and figured, why not give it a shot?
Awesome, man. Well, I think that was a good decision for you. It paid off. And I wasn't here to see it, but I heard this morning you had a nice little run this morning.
I did all right this morning.
Talk to me about that.
I started off, I think, around 257. Okay. With a pretty good game to start. Then I was making a little bit of adjustment. Shot 223 the second one, and then the pair I got moved to. I had the front 10, shot 289, the 10 pin. Moved another pair, front 10 again, another 10 pin. 10 pins are
10 pin was a little nemesis in this place.
Yeah.
It was left a lot of those. I had
it was a good run this morning.
Good stuff, man. Congratulations. So,
Thank you.
talk to me about how you played the lanes and what equipment you were using. Talk to me about that if you want.
So I played the lane. It varied. The first set yesterday was more. I tried to swing in the lane a little more.
Right.
I think I started off with something like the 900 Global Zen Soul.
Okay.
It started picking up a little early, so I switched to something different. Ended up going with the new ball they have, the Eternity.
Okay,
And that worked. It worked good for me the first set.
Good stuff.
Like I say, I shot pretty well the first set. The 2-hour break, and then coming back, kind of. I like to keep bowling. The 2-hour break kind of got me a little. Kind of threw me off my timing. I think a little. Fought with the lane some the second set. Tried to play it a little straighter. Was grabbing a little early on me, so tried to go deep, but just wasn't getting the carry. I think second set I was plus maybe 30 or so. Whereas first set I was plus 150 or so. And then today I stuck with trying to play it straighter up, using the Eternity again. I used the Eternity all day today.
Good deal.
And just trying to play straighter up. I think the lanes at the end of the center, the higher end, was a little tighter, so they allowed me to play that. The championship pair, I think, had some games on it, played a little different. They were hooking earlier. I just didn't adjust to it as quick as Kirby did. Kirby bowled great.
Yes, he did, man. So he was a worthy champion, but you also as well, man. You had a great tournament, man. You know how these championship matches can go. These step-ladder matches, at one game go so quick. But
Kirby's been bowling great all weekend. Like I said, I think I led after the first round. Kirby jumped into the lead after second round.
Exactly.
I was fortunate enough to jump back up, and Kirby was.
Y'all was back and forth.
Second going into today. He bowled great.
That's good stuff, man. Well, again, congratulations to you, man. We're glad to have you. Glad you was able to bowl in the tournament, and welcome to TNBA.
Thank you.
It's a different experience here with us, but it's not like any other tournament. The atmosphere is a little different than others, but I'm appreciative for you being here, man. We're rebuilding this tournament. It used to be a whole lot bigger than what it used to be. But hey, we're gonna keep moving forward, and we'll keep growing on this, and get the word out, man, to others.
I'll try and get some more folks to
man, come on. We're gonna keep this thing going. But again, not deflecting anything from you, man. You had a great tournament, a great weekend. It was great watching you bowl and do what you did, man. And I wish you much more success, and keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you.
Take care, man. All right. Here we go. All right, man. We're here with Mr. Trent Mitchell, who's 2023 Reed-Hawthorne Singles Classic, Men's Division, 3rd place finisher. Had a great tournament, had a great run, man. Congratulations, first of all. I know it didn't end the way you wanted to. It never does if we ain't win it. So we didn't win it. You ain't typically not gonna be extremely happy. But at the end of the day, once we calm down, we realize, hey, it still was a good showing, man. So congratulations. So talk to me about your progression through the tournament, man.
Honestly, I really don't have anything negative to say.
Okay.
Even with the 3rd place finish, this is one of the tournaments I was actually proud of myself.
Good.
Usually, if I don't get the job done, of course, I'm always trying to figure out what I could do better.
Yes, sir.
But honestly, coming in here, I really didn't even think I was going to make it to Sunday.
Really?
So the fact that I made it to Sunday, I was just like,
Yeah, what made you feel like that?
Because I just gave back so many pins the second block.
Gotcha.
And I just, even though I felt like I was throwing the ball really well, I just wasn't utilizing every pin that I could grab.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The way that my game is set up, guys out here, they can create more areas of it. They can strike more.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to be more precise about my
excuse. There you go. Yeah. We in the same boat. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I'm there with you. Yes, sir.
But no, starting out, I got to 175 where I was like, okay, it's pretty decent.
Okay.
I wasn't that far off of the top 5.
Okay.
So my goal going into block 2 was to double what I shot so I can get into the top 5. I wanted to just kind of pace myself.
Yes, sir.
So then I ended up putting the car in reverse. somehow, you know, I made it. And then this morning, you know, it was pretty much do or die, you know. Like, all I can do is fight, you know, regardless of where I am in a tournament, I'm always going to keep fighting because you just never know.
Yeah, right.
So,
That's right. That's a good mindset.
I fought really hard and I made it to Casher. And then I was like, okay, well, there's 6 of us, you know, I need to make the top 5. So the whole time I literally thought I was only bowling the guy with me to make it to the top 5. And then they're like, oh, you leapfrog. I'm like, what? So, like, you know, after that, it was just, you know, it was
that's good stuff. Yeah. Did you notice a difference from one side to the other? Because, you know, this is a unique bowling center, huge bowling center, 80 lanes, but then it's like 2 different bowling centers.
Yeah.
So, because you have 40 on one side, 40 on this side. So, did you notice a difference coming from one side to the other?
You know, a lot of people talked about it, but personally, me, no.
Okay.
I struck more over this.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was a more high and lows over there because I had a really big block, but I had a really bad block. And then I got over here, and everything was a little bit more consistent. But I just, honestly, I really didn't feel a difference. Probably because, you know, I took that element out of play and really just focused on my physical ability.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like in the zone. So
good deal.
It was really hard for me. Honestly, no, I didn't.
Good deal. Now I'm gonna say this, and I hope everybody that's listening to this don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to say it. But anybody that know me, I don't care none about your color. But as a young black man who have made Team USA, speak on that for me, because there's not many people on this earth can say they have achieved what you have achieved as a black man on this earth. And please, everybody, y'all know me. Ron Sims don't care none about your color. This is not a racial thing. It's sad I have to say that, but I'm going to say it. But he achieved something that a lot of kids definitely look up to. And a lot of adults are proud of you for doing that and having, you know, made the team. You're making the team. That's huge. So that experience, the whole thing, speak on that if you don't mind.
All I can say, it is definitely a challenge.
Okay.
On all aspects. But the biggest challenge is just, you know, adapting to a new world.
Okay.
You know, with every new level, there's a new devil.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
It's just, like I said, learning how to be comfortable. Making sure that, you know, you don't change yourself to make other people feel better about themselves.
Gotcha. Okay.
And making sure that you stay true to you.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times you get caught up in the publicity, you get caught up in the spotlight.
Yes, sir.
Everybody and mama want to be your friend all of a sudden.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So
yes,
it's
sir.
just learning how to manage, you know, your environment without losing who you are as an individual.
Gotcha. That's good stuff. That's life lessons right there. So it's not just bowling. That's life. You know. So that's good stuff right there. So do you still value that experience? Is that something that you look back on and like really proud of yourself?
Yes,
for doing
because I'm coming back.
Okay.
So don't think that it's the last of you or it's the one-hit wonder because you know I got that thrown in my face. No, I will be back. But
that's
no,
good stuff.
My goal is I just want to be a trailblazer for us, but I want to like be authentic about it.
Okay.
I don't want to be somebody or try to be a fake person.
Yes, sir.
Out there, like I want to be me.
Yes, sir.
But you know, I do want to at least help the people that follow in my footsteps to develop the confidence to feel that they deserve to be out there. Because a lot of times the confidence gets knocked very quickly. And you know, we have a lot of talent. And most of the times we don't believe in ourselves enough.
Facts.
And we all need to believe in ourselves and stop trying to tell each other down.
Yes, sir. I agree with that.
I just want to be that role model to help build each other up.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. So, Trent, I'm not going to hold you any longer, man. I appreciate your time. I know it's disappointing on how it finished, but nevertheless, a third place finish is still awesome, though. And that's a great tournament, a great showing. Many more success. This is not what I do regularly, so don't worry about my English, okay? Y'all back up off me. I'm a country boy from the city in Richmond, so I is who I is. But nevertheless, man, much success to you. Continue to do what you need to do. Stay focused. Keep grinding. Keep going, all right? Proud of you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Go. We live and direct. 2023 Reed-Hawthorne Men's Classic. 4th place finisher, Mr. Ron Hickman Jr., who is also the president and CEO of Creating the Difference. congratulations on a great tournament, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Great showing, man. Great showing. So talk to us about your progression through the tournament and everything, and what were you seeing? And I know y'all both from one side to the other. So did you see any difference with that and so forth?
Yeah, I mean, basically, for me, I was able to kind of play the same part lane from game to game, but you had to adjust your speed, had to adjust your rotation, those kind of things, and because of that, it's what made me be able to at least stay in the same part of the lane.
Right.
I tried to get out of that part of the lane a couple of different times. Every time I did, it
wasn't pretty.
It wasn't ugly. It was ugly. It was
right.
really ugly. So I realized that the key was staying in that part of the lane and just either balling up, balling down, or changing your ball speed or rotation.
Gotcha.
Keeping that portion of the lane.
Good stuff.
The other side of the house versus this side of the house, a little bit different, but it still kind of played the same. This side was a little bit tighter overall.
Okay.
So that means a little straighter angles.
Right. Okay.
But overall, I mean, I think the key for me this week was just keeping the ball in front of me.
Right.
And then just staying in the part of the lane.
Good stuff, man. So, you have a different experience when it comes to bowling than most people. As a ball designer and now running your own business, creating a difference, which looks like you're doing pretty well with, man, because you're gathering, you're getting a good following, and kudos to you for that, man. But your experience in the bowling industry, and then when you come out and bowl, how do you handle that? Do you feel like a certain expectation of do you think people have a certain expectation of you when you're competing? Do you have, because it's a different, you have a different background than others,
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, you got to separate the two, right? When you're bowling, you got to focus on the bowling.
Yes,
At
sir.
the end of the day, the competition is still the same. It's you versus the pins.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
There
sir.
isn't really anybody else or anything else that's going around you. It's just you versus the pins when you're bowling. So you got to get in that mindset. And then sometimes it can be hard to take off, the business hat, because you're always thinking about the business. You're always working on the business. Luckily I've got my parents and my family to help me kind of grow this thing.
Yeah.
And they were, my mom and dad were actually handling the table this week, so I took that pressure off.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do have to make sure that you're focusing on just the bowling.
Yes,
in terms of expectations, I don't know that it's any different or any better. I mean, yeah, there is a difference with the background.
Yeah.
That can be a good thing or a bad thing, right?
Yes,
If you
sir.
let it affect you, it can be a bad thing.
Yes, sir.
So I really try to focus, especially this week, was just staying focused one shot at a time and watching what my bowling ball was doing and making adjustments accordingly.
That's awesome. It looked like you did pretty well with that, man. The fourth place finish is nothing to hang your head on, man. Hang your head on, I should say. But that's something that you can grow on and continue to use as a great experience and move on to bigger and better things, and better, finishes in the end. But the fourth place finish is strong, man. So congratulations to you on that, man. And just want to take a moment just to talk to you and get your thoughts on the tournament and your progression through the tournament. And again, fourth place finish. You've had a battle there with Miko, who he was pretty hot. When it's tough to beat somebody with the front nine on you, but
one of the interesting things too is that people always ask. They say, "Well, how do you get better?"
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
Yes, sir.
You come bowl tournaments.
Say that.
Because when you come bowl tournaments, you get different experiences. This isn't like bowling league.
Exactly.
You're bowling with different bowlers, you're crossing different pairs, you're bowling on different sides of the building.
Yes, sir.
So I would always encourage people to come bowl tournaments like this, especially if you're wanting to become a better bowler at an amateur level, trying to make it maybe to the pros. Even if you're an amateur just wanting to test your skill set a little bit. Get out of your home center, get into something a little bit different.
Yes, sir.
This is a long format. I haven't bowled that many games in probably maybe a year.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
So there's another component that gets added to it.
Yes, sir.
That people don't think about. So
exactly.
I would encourage anybody who's kind of watching and kind of thinking about, should I go or can I go? You should, because whether you finish first or whether you finish last, it's an experience, and you'll learn something.
Yes,
you
sir.
always will learn something from going to these environments and understanding, talking to bowlers around you, seeing who's bowling good, seeing who's not bowling good.
Yes,
There's
sir.
lots of opportunity to get better through competing against other bowlers.
That's good stuff, man. You said a lot right there. And again, if you're, as he just said, I don't have to say it again what he just said. That is so true right there. And what came to mind when you were talking though is that the other element that we sometimes miss is the fact that this is a do or die situation. When league is like, okay, I bowl bad this week, I just come back and do it better next week. I have week after week to get it right. Here, There's something about I have to perform right now. This is one and done. I have to do it now, or I go home. And it doesn't feel good going home with nothing, okay? Especially when you came up with expectations of winning or doing well or something. So that experience, you have to try it. It's like you can't learn how to swim if you don't get in the water. So it's the same thing here, man. Ron, I'm not gonna hold you up, man, but I appreciate your time, man. And again, great tournament, great bowling, man. Wish you nothing but more success. More success, man. You're doing a great thing with creating a difference. You're making a difference. You know, just as your name of your company is. I see it. People, I see your gear all around the country. Even back home in Richmond, I see people wearing stuff. See the patches and the shirts. So you're making a difference. So continue to do what you do, man. I wish you nothing but the best, man.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Have a great one. All right. All right. I'm here with Mr. Devon Radford. Make sure I say his name right, because they jacked his name up, so we're gonna make sure we get it right. Mr. Radford just finished 5th in the 2023 TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Classic, men's classic division. Good 5th place finish, man. So, you know, great tournament, man. Great tournament, good showing. Scores were not low, and so you had to put some numbers up, man. So what was the key to you being able to do that?
Keep a mental head, you know, just keep everything, you know, don't think about stuff, just have a mindset of just one ball, one frame at a time.
Yeah.
And just trust in every shot that you make.
Yeah.
And with me, this week was helping me out with just keeping the ball in front of me, you know, not really trying to shape the whole lane, just to give me something I know I can pick up or keep it in place so I can just, you know, I get some carries to carry, you know? So that's exactly all what I did, man.
Yeah,
so
just stay within yourself.
That's it.
Yeah,
and I just stayed humble. I didn't get upset. I just trusted every shot. Whatever I did, and that was it.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're here at Royal Expo here in Indianapolis, and you know, it's a unique house. It's a big house, 80-lane house, but it's 40 on one side, 40 on the other. The men yesterday qualified on the other side of the bowling center, so then you had to come over here for the finals on the high side of the house. So talk to me about the difference. Did you notice a difference from one side of the house to the other?
That side was a little bit different, maybe in regards to how the ball rolled off the lane. You know, how
at the end of the pattern or something.
Right. You know, and but at the pretty much to me they was all the same.
Okay.
I mean, I rolled the same. So
right.
I still had to make good shots.
Okay. Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir.
I mean, I really didn't see a big difference.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody rolls their ball differently. So I didn't really see too much of a difference.
Gotcha.
I mean, maybe down there I scored pretty high on the first set, you know, down in that end, and then here was a little bit of a grind.
Right.
But I mean, still at the same time, it was good.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So what made you decide to bowl this tournament?
I wanted to get out of Chicago. And, you know, a lot of people were coming. And, of course, Michelle Calhoun, I wanted to support her.
Awesome. My
know,
big sis.
Yes, I definitely appreciate her. She ran the tournament really well, smooth, no issues that I experienced. So, I'll definitely come back again.
Good stuff, man. Well, we're glad to have you. Again, great tournament, great showing. Way to you know, push your way through it, and fifth place finish, especially considering the caliber of bowlers you were competing against, man. That's nothing to hang your head on, man. You know, great experience, something you can build off of. But at the same time, celebrate. You know, celebrate this, because there's a lot of folk that wish they was in, like me, that wish I was in the position that you in. You know what I'm saying? So. But that's good stuff, though. But congratulations, man. I appreciate you sitting down with me for a couple minutes, man. And safe travels back home, and see you again down the road.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Take care.